Hello again and welcome. This is Corey Cook speaking from King's University College ITS with another video on how to use tools within OWL. Today I'm going to be talking again about tests and quizzes, but this time I'm going to be talking about how to create an assessment using markup text. Now, what is markup text? You may wonder. Markup text is simply raw text that you can bring into OWL from another application. For example, if you have a multiple choice exam already created within Word, you can use that text and bring it into OWL to create a new assessment within OWL. Now, that means though that you will have to go through the text within your document to ensure that it conforms to the specifications required for an assessment creation within OWL. And I'm going to go through some of that with you right now. So first of all, if we want to create a new assessment, we're going to click on Tests and Quizzes, which I've already done. And at the top, again, we'll proceed as though we are creating a new exam. This time, I'm going to create it with markup text. So you can title this exam whatever you like. Then you're going to click on Create using markup text and Create. Now, I've already created a very brief set of questions within Word, which I'm going to show you now. And you'll see here it's formatted in a very specific way. And if you have an exam that's already been created in Word or another document or another word processing application, you can remove the formatting, which is required or necessary for importing this text into OWL. And the way that you can do that is by, in Word anyway, you can highlight the text and do a quick search for remove auto auto formatting, clear all formatting. That's what I was looking for. Clear all formatting, and that will remove all of the formatting from your document. Alternatively, when you start typing, if you create a new document and you're typing away, if it creates auto formatting in that when you click enter, usually there is a little icon that appears that allows you to remove or cancel all of that auto formatting. And that's something that you'll want to do prior to moving ahead. So once you have your document open with the text in it that you want to copy over to OWL, you'll want to ensure that it conforms to OWL's specifications. So I'm going to show you that now. So within OWL, you'll see here on the right here, all of the instructions and examples for each type of question. So in this case, we're going to focus on multiple choice. And if you click on that, it tells you exactly how to format your text for OWL's purposes. So you'll see here, you need to start each question with a number, followed by the number of points that question is valued in brackets. Then the question, if there's no discount, if you're not removing points for wrong answers, then you don't need to worry about putting in a discount. But if you did want to remove points for wrong answers, this is where you would do that. Then you put in your question and all of the answers, and you prefix the correct answer with an asterisk, as you can see here. Then, after your answers are finished, you can randomize all of the answers within each question by putting in a hashtag randomize, and you can also include a rationale text field if you put in the hashtag rationale. So I'll show you the document again that I've created here, and you can see here's my question, 1 point, etc., and the text, and then the answers. So you can see I've included an asterisk next to the correct answer, followed by randomized, because I want those answers to be randomized within my exam, and so on and so on and so on. And so at this point, you can simply copy all of that, and I'll just go like this, copy, and then you can go back into OWL and paste all of that into the field here. And so now all of that text has been pasted into this field. And you'll see when I hit next, it now, because of the formatting that I've used, OWL knows that this is a multiple choice test that I'm looking to create. It tells me that my questions are all multiple choice, and if I had formatted them improperly, you would see different things here, like perhaps short answer, which is not what I'm looking for. So that tells me that would have told me that I had formatted something incorrectly, and I would have to go back and fix that. So you can see the answers here and which ones are correct. And then you can either create the assessment or you can add these questions to a question pool, which is great. For now, I'm going to click on Create Assessment. And now you can see that I've got my new assessment created here. And it's a really good idea after doing this to go back into the assessment and make sure everything looks right. So you can see here all of the point values are correct. All of the questions look correct. All of the answers are correct. All right. And now after that's finished, you still will need to go in and set the settings of the test so that it is released at the right time, for the right duration, to the right group of people, etc. I hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to King's ITS. Again, you can always complete a new ticket, and this is the quickest and most efficient way to get help from King's ITS by going to the King's website, the King's ITS website, and completing the ITS work request form right here. Right here. All right, that's all for today. I'm sure I'll be back soon with yet another video. Talk to you soon.